Dear friends of Divine Grace Parish, this is Father Jim Harris, pastor here. Wanted to share some exciting news with all of you as we're here at St. Gregory's Church here. I think you all know the importance of sacred music in our liturgies when we worship our Lord. And the Church reminds us, this even goes back to the Second Vatican Council, that the organ is the most prominent instrument that we use. It's not the only one, but it's the most prominent one that leads us and guides us in Mass every day and certainly on weekends as well. We're blessed with all three of our churches to have the possibility of organs. Because we've been around for a little while, the organs are beginning to deteriorate. Okay, so we did a little inspection of all three of the organs, and at some point, St. Ferdinand Church organ is going to need some work done to it. But the immediate need from these inspections and consultations with contractors is the organ at St. Gregory Church. It's a wonderful organ, it's historic, and we want to share some information with you about how we want to move forward with a restoration of the St. Gregory organ because of its historicity, because of its quality, and the ways in which the current organ will enhance our liturgies moving forward. I'd like to turn this over now to our Director of Sacred Music, John Zellhart, who really has been the one doing all of the research for this past year and made recommendations to the leadership of the parish as well as our diocese about how we can move forward with the restoration of St. Gregory Church organ.
Hello, I'm John Zellhart, the music director at Divine Grace Parish, and this is the organ at St. Gregory Church. A brief history of the instrument. It was built in 1927 and installed in the church in Akron, Ohio. In 1995, it was brought to St. Gregory and has been faithfully serving us every weekend since then. Through its many years of faithful service, the internal components and the pipes are in need of repair. We've partnered with Allen Organ Company and the Lully Organ Company to completely restore this instrument and bring it back to its original glory while making digital additions to fill in any weak spots that the organ may have. The Allen Organ Company is responsible for building the console, which is where the organist plays, and we will have a 4-manual console instead of 3, with many additional stops added from the digital side. The Lully Company will come in, remove all of the pipes in the chambers behind the altar, clean, restore, re-leather anything that needs to be re-leathered, and install the pipes back into the chambers. Once that's finished, Allen Organ Company will come and connect the digital console to the pipes, creating one of the finest instruments in this area.
Thanks, John, for that explanation of the scope of the project here. So once we were able to confirm the scope of the project, I took this before the Finance Council, the Parish Finance Council, for them to be able to approve. We had several bids on the project. So the one that was approved is a bid for $565,000. And as John had explained, there's really two parts to the whole project, but the total is $565,000. We thought it would be best to enhance the organ rather than replace it. If we had replaced the organ, this could be upwards to $1 million. But we believe that the restorations are the right thing to do to preserve the quality of this historic organ. So from there, we then took this to the diocese. As you may know, anything that costs more than $40,000 needs to have their approval. And a part of that process was consulting with the music department of the diocese. So Father Chaponis was able to then confirm that this is the right direction and the right movement. Eventually, the consultors of the diocese, they advised the bishop because of the high level of this project. So all of that was recently approved just weeks ago. And so now we're going to proceed with the project. Now, in order to fund this, I'm asking for your contribution and your support of this project. We're going to make available to everyone, again, the history of the organ, but also different levels of giving. And we certainly want to recognize those who are able to give either at a very large amount, and you'll see within this information all the different breakdowns. And we will recognize those who are able to make that donation because This is a historic project, and from decades from now, people can look back and see who the people were that were responsible for supporting this campaign. As I open this video, we're also going to provide the importance of the organ. As I started this video off, this document here will explain to us the essential and primary role of the organ in worship and sacred liturgy as well. So as we begin this project, if you have any questions, you can email me directly. My email address is right there appearing on this video. And I'll be communicating this project very transparently to the whole parish, but I wanted this video to be an introduction as we begin the project. Thank you again. May God bless Divine Grace Parish, and may God bless this effort in this project as well. Thank you.